Toledo Buffalo basketball, Toledo turnover.
Yeah, just mishandled there by Cook. Good job here by Siwa on the low side. Cook unable to control it, and then
the whistler for the foul, yeah. It's a tough one. Hannah Navarowski checks in for the Rockets. Gives a breather to Nan Garcia. Watson pulls up, all over the rim, it goes out.
Yeah, really good look there, just unable to connect, but good decision to get all the way across the lane, stretch that defense and the second help defender.
Robinson forced away from the bucket, can't get it to fall, rebound Cornfield. Lopez in transition. Good patience. Lewis Williams stopped. Tries to force it up. Rebound Navarowski.
And that's where that size in the interior is really making it challenging for Buffalo on the inside. Just know where to go with the basketball.
McConowitz, baseline. Good defense help. We've played.
Defensively have done a really good job. Already created 6 Toledo turnovers.
Rockets get it into McConowitz, trying to go to Navarowski. She can't finish. She will draw the foul.
What good hands. Be able to go up through traffic to secure that basketball. And, you know, this is where Toledo has an advantage, is on the interior. They've got size. They can be physical. Just a matter of, are they able to make that outlet pass against that athleticism of how Buffalo wants to defend in the low post? And then are they able to capitalize at the free throw line when they get fouled? It's just a tough going right now at the offensive end. Just 1 of 3 from the free throw line so far. In a game where points are hard to come by, certainly need to take advantage when they can.
Ginny Bogus, head coach for the Rockets' first season from Monmouth, where she coached before. So Navarowski splits the pair, backdoor cut, Watson, and Goss blocked it.
What a pass through the lane. That was chemistry and knowing that Watson was going to be there, throwing it before she, that's like a quarterback leading a receiver to the ball, and just a good recovery there by Goss, but then the bailout foul.
Buffalo to inbound it underneath their own basket. It's Watson. Throws it up. Rebound McConowitz. Her third.
Two good possessions there at the defensive end by Toledo, not allowing Watson clean looks at the rim.
Carruthers back into Navarowski. Oh, rims out.
Yeah, that was about as well executed in the half court as you could have wanted, and those are shots that she's got to step up and knock down in a game like this.
Cornfield, little give and go. Sewell finishes.
Just wasn't going to be not denied. Good job of being physical and taking that extra step through the lane to finish.
Carruthers crossover, pulls up. Can't get it to fall. Lopez into the forecourt. Watson in space. Pulls up, off the rim. Toledo basketball. Substitutions coming in.
You know, both teams just really hard pressed to find the bottom of the net right now. Combined 3 of 18 from the floor.
Beatty checks in for Buffalo, and Faith Fed Robinson had really productive minutes in the quarterfinals, checks in for Toledo.
Yeah, Fed Robinson, I thought, had a really, really good second half and really got comfortable on the floor. We're going to need her presence here today. We'll see how she can come in and ignite this Rockets offense.
Nan Garcia back in, being guarded by Beatty. Garcia powering in, and Beatty grabs the rebound.
Just a good job of matching that physicality on the inside. And there's Fred Robinson getting involved See her athleticism and wingspan there in transition.
Now attacking, will kick it out. Toledo going into a set, down by a point, 5-4.
Yeah, good patience here by Carruthers. As they want to get a good look. If you don't have numbers in transition, set and try to execute here in the half court. Nice.
Fed Robinson trying to get it to Garcia. Baseline, Nan Garcia.
And that's what Toledo needs to do. Just stick with it. You know, it wasn't ideal. Buffalo's so good at deflections and being disruptive, but you just have to stay with the play until they secure the basketball.
That's what you get with players that have been at this level, like Dan Garcia and McConowitz. Beatty traveled.
It's just a good job of defending there by Toledo, knowing the scouting report. Who do you want to give a little bit of space to? They gave Beatty a little bit of space. You saw Becky Burke saying, just shoot that basketball.
Yeah.
That's something Toledo wants to, they're going to give her that. They'd rather see her shoot that mid-range jumper than attack off the rim.
Fed Robinson again, attacking with that quickness and athleticism. 3-point lead, and as Buffalo does, right back at it. Nice pass inside, and Lewis Williams can't finish.
It's about as cold of a start as they could have had, and still just a one-possession game, though, so they're going to grind through.
Garcia, a little pump fake, pulls up and can't hit it. Lopez in transition.
Yeah, this is where they want to go, is up in the open floor, and that's in there at their best. Cornfield, nice catch, finish at the rim.
1 point lead for the Rockets inside of a minute in this first quarter. Fed Robinson, there's that double team, and Garcia puts it in and one. Great job by Fed Robinson to recognize double team, she's open.
Yeah, just a good job off the dribble too. Got the defense to freeze, and then just a tremendous bounce pass through the lane. Garcia catches it in rhythm, finishes with the left. Good execution there, and just what a good burst of energy by Fred Robinson at both ends of the floor. Both defensively coming away with steals and deflections, and then the finish at the other end with the assist.
Same thing she did in the corners, giving them a lift, coming in, and the offense seems to run a little smoother with Fed Robinson on the court.
Yeah, there was definitely a switch that flipped for her at that halftime of that first quarterfinal game, where instead of forcing things, she really allowed the game to come to her, and that's what we've seen in this first bit of action from her today, and it's bode well for the Rockets.
Garcia converts the traditional three-point play, and it's a 11-7 lead for the Rockets, and answering it right away.
Well, Cornfield had made that, you know, little pull-up jumper on the previous possession. Sometimes you just need that first bucket to go down, and she's feeling a little bit of an offensive spark.
Garcia palming the ball there. Don't see that often.
That's a nice flex, though.
Yeah, it is.
If I could palm it, right? Like the 6-foot Nerf hoop, maybe.
Carruthers, three. Off the rim. Watson the rebound, inside of 10. Bulls on the run. Watson, charge. Good defense by the Rockets.
How about Nan Garcia sprinting ahead in transition. Not a ton of contact on turning the floor, but Nan Garcia did the work. You get the benefit of the doubt when you put yourself in position. Give Nan credit for working her way down the floor and getting ahead of the ball.
4.7 remaining in the first. 1 point lead for the Rockets with the ball. McConowitz gonna have to get it up. Blocked by Lopez. Paula Lopez with some good defense.
Get to know the incoming players and ensure that they wanted to be committed to Toledo, and did a really good job of that, and is off to a really good start in her first season.
Fed Robinson will kick it out. Gets it back, open three. Rims out, rebound McConowitz. The fadeaway defended well by Lewis Williams, and here come the Bulls. Long outlet pass, and it is gathered by Goss, and Garcia comes away with it.
And that's 6 turnovers now for Buffalo. We talked about in the first 4.5 minutes how Toledo had committed 6 turnovers. Well, they haven't had any since that first media timeout. But Buffalo the one now needing to do a much better job of taking care of the basketball. You know they like to be aggressive, but they've got to be intentional with it as well.
Goss traveled. Tough pass.
And it's just the ball pressure too, you know. I mean, they just do such a good job of when you get that catch of applying ball pressure, nowhere to go. And the 7th turnover, at least it's a dead ball turnover that time for Toledo.
Cornfield. Thought somebody was in the corner and no one was there.
Yeah, miscommunication. Lewis Williams was following the ball, and Cornfield just didn't see her come to the strong side, and an errant turnover gives it back to Toledo.
Destiny Robinson gets it back.
They've got a mismatch down low. McConowitz trying to expose Cornfield, but you see those wings are just dropping in with pressure, just trying to clog up the inside, so it's not quite a clean look.
4 on the shot clock. McConowitz will get the foul. Davis fouls her.
Yeah, McConowitz could have shot the 3, right? You know, the crowd is counting down and down to almost 4 seconds, but good recognition to keep her head down, keep the ball driving towards the basket to put pressure on the defense all the way through that shot clock.
And checking in, Carruthers will check back in for Faith Fed Robinson, and Destiny Robinson will inbound it.
And we saw how good Buffalo can defend off the inbounds yesterday in their win. Lewis Williams made some huge defensive plays down the stretch in the half court.
McConowitz inside, double teamed. Loses the ball on the baseline.
You've got to keep the ball high there. You've got the mismatch, but you're out of position. She's already outside the lane and below the box. There's just nowhere to go, and that's a tough place to pick the ball up. Again, Lewis Williams just continues to have a good presence at that end of the floor, creating the turnover.
Buffalo defense will feed on indecision when you have the ball.
Absolutely.
Watson, double teamed. Attacking Lewis Williams, good look, can't get it to go. Davis, rebound won't go. McConowitz, another board.
Those are 2 really good looks at the rim. Good decision by Watson to get rid of it there. She saw the double team off the screen.
Garcia. That's Carruthers in the corner. Attacking, but forced out. Good defense by Hines. Garcia again, low block. A lot of power, can't finish. McConowitz, 1 on the shot clock, and it's a shot clock violation.
What a great 30-second possession there by Buffalo. Just sat down and defended, not afraid to be physical, makes plays on the ball. That's a tough ask on a defense to sit down and really work for 30-second shot clock, but this Bulls team is primed for it. Great possession there.
Watson pulls up, rolls it in.
Yeah, just a soft touch there. She's able to turn that corner, come back with the right hand, gets the roll.
Again, a slow start offensively for Watson, 2 of 8. We saw how she finished in the quarters with 27 points.
Well, we knew this game was just going to be an absolute grind for both teams, that points were going to be hard to come by. You knew the defensive pressure was going to be there. Both teams just really have to lock in and limit runs. You just got to stay in for the entire 40 minutes and a possession at a time.
Robinson out top. Not great spacing in that corner. Down to 6 on the shot clock again for the Rockets. They don't realize it either. Shot clock violation.
Yeah, and those are 2 makes that they had just as the shot clock was winding down too. So, you know, split second late, cost them 4 points there in those last 2 possessions, but can't say enough about this Buffalo defense. It's just swarming, aggressive, with absolute no let up for 30 seconds.
Watson away from the ball.
There's going to be a shot clock they need to check.
Yeah, it says 16. I don't think they've had it for 14 seconds. So Faith-Fed Robinson will get to check in. And the offense seems to run a little smoother with her on the court.
Yeah, she gives them something that no other player on their team does from the guard spot. A little bit taller, has a little bit more length and reach.
Sewell draws the foul on Cook. Good move inside.
We've seen Sewell earlier this period, not afraid to be physical on the inside. Good look at it there.
Sewell at the line.
Trying to add to this Buffalo lead. Can't convert. 70% free throw shooter on the season is Sewell. Trying to split this pair. And she does.
Good defense there by Sewell. They're not going to come out and guard Cook on the perimeter, so she's able to use her length and get in that passing lane. Even though it's not a true double team, still able to deflect the pass to the inside.
Still 5 on the shot clock. Goss, little pump fake, top of the key. Rebound, Robinson won't get it to go, and now Watson comes away with it.
Good steal. Good look at it too. Nice job.
McConowitz runs it down, and McConowitz is now the all-time rebound leader in Toledo history, passing Angela Drake with almost 1,100, 1089.
Yeah, and a nice job there by Robinson. The steal to keep that possession alive. Gets Cook some action one-on-one.
Nice move around the defender. Cook gets the bucket, and we're tied at 13.
That was one of the more assertive possessions we've seen Toledo have at the offensive end.
Lewis Williams, good look at it, can't get it down. It has been tough sledding offensively both ways.
Yeah, and Toledo just taking their time, bringing the ball up the floor. Nice pass there. And how about the weak side?
Enos with the block.
Great timing on that rotation and block.
Bulls into an offensive set, and it will be Cornfield. Lewis Williams, good look. Can't knock it down.
Really good look. Baiting that, that's what Toledo's willing to live with right now, are those mid-range and long balls, and just banking on contesting and then collecting those rebounds, limiting them to just one look, as it's been a cold going. Just 5 of 19 from the floor, 26% for Buffalo.
Fed Robinson attacking, runner high off the glass, and Lewis Williams will draw the foul. 4 minutes remaining in the first half. Tied at 13 between Buffalo and Toledo. The 2-3 match.
And really playing within the game right now, but you can't be afraid to make a mistake, because clearly mistakes are happening, but be a little bit more deliberate, be a little bit more direct, and there's a good sign to step back and hit the 3 there by, or excuse me, the 2 by Beatty.
So a 15-13 lead.
But probably the cleanest look we've seen this game in terms of shot selection and stepping up and knocking it down. And that's what you have to do. When you do get a clean opportunity, take advantage.
Offensive foul on Carruthers. Yeah, the defense went to Chella Watson, and Beatty knocked it down. But here's looking.
Yeah, you see that left, that left arm. That's an easy one. That'll be the 11th turnover now for Toledo. But that's what we were just talking about during that timeout off air, is who's going to step up when they send 1, maybe 2 bodies at Watson to get the ball out of her hands.
Corner won't go down for Watson. Rebound Carruthers.
It's a tough shot fading away in the corner. Might have liked to have seen her, kick that back to Beatty. She just hit one from 15 feet.
Novoroski back in.
Good backdoor cut.
Carruthers charge. Good defense. That's Chella Watson taking the charge.
Well, that was a tremendous read by Carruthers to go backdoor on the overplay. Becky Burke rewarding her team's defense. Jenny Bogus didn't like it, but good job of rotating and being there to help. That's why they can afford to overplay, because when you go backdoor, you know your teammate's going to be there to step up and take a charge. That's exactly what Watson did on that last possession.
Cornfield. Watson. Good closeout by Dykstra. Three ball knocked down. Cornfield.
You know, she's been an offensive spark, has shot the ball well. We saw her hit 5 straight points earlier in this half and hasn't got many looks, but is a perfect 3 of 3 from the floor.
Turnover, out and running. Heenis to Watson, who saves it, saves the possession. Cornfield, we've talked about the shooting struggles. She's 3 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from 3-point range. She's got 8 points. Williams. Moves.
Good job there defensively by McConowitz to go straight up and not bail her out. Lewis Williams with a nice take, but just really good defense to stay between the ball and the bucket.
Forced that one a little bit. Here's McConowitz, baseline drive, kicks it out. Still plenty of time on the shot clock. Inside of a minute 40 in the first half. Fed Robinson kicks it out, down to 5 now.
It's just
not aware again.
Yeah, and just you know, not a good angle to make that pass either. I think McConowitz was wide open.
They got bailed out with the foul.
Yeah, would have just made that pass to her left. They would have gotten a clean look from 3. And you like that you want to go in there to the post, but did not have the time to do it. And that's a challenging angle to get her the ball where she's going to be able to catch and score it. So a little bit of a bailout there. Not that there wasn't contact, certainly was, but with 1 second on the shot clock, Toledo's going to have another crack at it.
Fed Robinson. He's checked back in. Beatty, good post defense.
Just stagnant offensively. They need to figure out how they want to move without the ball. Good job of getting in a gap there.
Loose ball will be run down by Lewis Williams. Tough shot, and Garcia grabs the rebound.
Yeah, good defense, but it's just not leading to points in the open floor. So give Toledo credit for not quitting on the play. It's a turnover at one end, but they're sprinting back and defending and contesting.
Garcia. And they are all over her on the low post. She fights into the middle of the paint, can't get it to go. Beatty the rebound. Cornfield will push it. Double dribble. Yep.
Yeah,
turnover.
The only thing she could have done there was collect her dribble. She's not able to continue to dribble it. Not for lack of effort, though. These teams are, you know, the score is the score, but it's not for lack of energy and effort. Just having trouble executing. It's an important possession here for Toledo.
Yeah, especially where you're struggling so much. If you can cut it to 5 or 3.
Well, it's a 5-point game right now, so knowing if they are able to, you know, just take some time off the clock here, look to execute, get a good score and stop.
Offensive foul.
Yeah, just unnecessary that far away from the basket, but you have to credit the Buffalo defense. You just know pressure's coming, so you have to set a screen that far away from the rim, and Becky Burke just loves the defensive effort from her team, what she's seen in the first half.
Well, they've held Toledo to just 2 points in this second quarter.
They got a chance to hold for 1 here as well.
Watson with Dykstra defending. Little runner short. Nothing is coming easy on the offensive end either way.
No, and chance with 4.5. We'll see what Toledo's able to do with it. Watson forcing a little bit there on the one-on-one, but Toledo doing a good job of keeping her in front.
Oh, Offensive foul, and it's the right call.
This defensive pressure is just has really smothered Toledo and not allowing them much movement. .6, and it will be Buffalo inbounding it. They get it to Watson, and she beats the buzzer. Nice play. Couple of quick passes. Watson finds the bottom of the net, and it is a 7-point Buffalo lead, 20-13. Buffalo will start the third quarter with the basketball and that 7-point lead. And a good chance for Buffalo to play from in front. You know, this is a team that we've seen some miraculous fourth quarter comebacks. They're going to try to play from in front, continue to dictate, not have to come back with that type of effort. You see there, getting on the floor. Davis gathers it. Watson down to 7 on the shot clock. Enos catch and shoot. And Garcia able to gather it. Baseline, and Carruthers will draw the foul. A little bit more of an aggressive take. Out in transition, a good job there by Carruthers. You're going to see here on the right of your screen, McConowitz trying to post up, but Lewis Williams is going to commit the foul.
Kendall Brothers shooting 2.
Good sign for Toledo, though, in terms of just that aggressive play. You know, the defense is trying to keep you on your heels. You've got to combat that by trying to get the defense on theirs. And a good... Knocks down the first one. She is a good free throw shooter at 84%. Makes them both. Cornfield into the forecourt. Good ball movement. Enos banks it in. Yeah, just really good ball movement. Going side, top side, coming off the screen, one-on-one action, and just a really nice job of executing there in the half court by Buffalo. Goss around the pick. Dykstra. Would have liked to have seen her just take that shot when she caught it. Took an extra dribble and went into traffic. It was only about 10 feet away. Yeah, would have had a clean look at it. Not sure she needed that extra dribble. Davis. Back of the iron. McConowitz gathers another rebound. She has 8 boards. McConowitz gets the runner to fall. Yeah, that's been a really good shot for her in this tournament, and a good take there. She's not afraid of contact to draw in and is allowed to separate herself. Trying to answer quickly, rebound Davis. Another rebound by Davis. Third one's the charm. Just give her that many opportunities at it. She's going to find the bottom of the net. McConowitz battles defensively and gets the turn, or the catch, and then the three-pointer knocked down by Goss. Yeah, what a dangerous throw in there to McConowitz at the onset. She was double-teamed. Not sure how she was able to catch the ball, but able to get it to the corner. Good start here offensively for Toledo. Cornfield can't answer. Rebound Garcia. That was the first made 3 for the Rockets. Now 1 of 7 from behind the arc. Back at it. And just really no movement. This is, you know, you've already taken 10 seconds off the shot clock, looking for the isolation there. Garcia can't get the layup, and the foul whistled on the Rockets. There's McConowitz, the nice catch. Yeah, did a good job in setting her feet and ready for it. Big bucket there out of the corner by Goss. I already see some subs coming in, just trying to keep bodies fresh. Faith-Fed Robinson checks in, as does Jessica Cook. Cornfield into the forecourt. Beatty
Somehow Cornfield caught it. Rebound Goss. It didn't look like there was a passing lane there.
Yeah, we've seen that twice now where they've been able to thread that needle, not coming away with points, but certainly trusting their teammate by making the pass.
Faith Fed Robinson goes down and can't get the shot to go. Rebound, Lewis Williams. Another cut, Cornfield, good pass. Beatty converts.
Yeah, just real unselfish play there. Toledo late on their rotations, and Buffalo, the aggressor, takes advantage.
Quick, crisp passing, lead back to 6. McConowitz stopped on the baseline. Corner, Carruthers, back of the iron. Cook runs it down. Goss. Cook trying to go under, will do so.
Yeah,
nice move.
Really good move there. Baited the defense in by taking and attacking the middle. Nice job, footwork to come back with the up and under and finish. So good counter answer for Toledo. All started with the offensive rebounds to keep that possession alive.
Buffalo being deliberate on this possession at the offensive end. Foul away from the ball.
I think they're going to get Cornfield.
Yeah, offensive, yeah.
Yeah, coming across the baseline, just set an illegal screen, trying to get Lewis Williams the ball. Going to see here,
oh yeah,
just clips McConowitz.
And McConowitz will get a breather. Cole comes in. Destiny Robinson also in for the Rockets. Carruthers around the pick, gets the foul on Cornfield.
Good job of turning the corner. A lot of this is coming because we're not seeing as much ball pressure from Buffalo as we did in the first 20 minutes. Just a good job of turning the corner. The first 20 minutes, they weren't even able to make that handoff. There was just so much pressure on the ball by Buffalo, and just a good job to stay patient, collect, and turn the corner.
Carruthers makes the first. Lead down to 3. Carruthers 3 for 3 from the line in the game. Rims out. Garcia gets the rebound.
Another offensive rebound there for Toledo is going to give them another opportunity at the offensive end. So a good job of controlling the glass here in this third period has gotten them back into the game.
Fed Robinson mishandles it, and now a shot clock violation. Third quarter, the first half of it, as they did the whole first half.
Yeah, they only had 1 turnover, but they were 3 of 7 from the field. So certainly, obviously some stats that Jenny Bogus and her team's going to be pleased with, or her staff is going to be pleased with, as they try to continue to get back into this game. Just a 1-possession game now at this point. And
Lewis Williams kind of forced that again, and a one-and-done possession as the Rockets can cut it to 1, maybe even tie this.
Lopez committing to that on the throw. Good recognition by Cook. Good recovery by Lopez to cut off the baseline.
I like the aggressive take, though, by Fed Robinson. Went aggressively to the basket. Beatty rolls it in from the free throw line.
We've seen her do that twice now. Just step in and face up. Nice soft touch.
Back to a 5-point lead for the Bulls.
Yeah, it's a
timeout.
Good, that's a good timeout. There's just no movement for Toledo. That's why I really like that timeout there by Jeannie Bogus to settle her team. You could see they'd gotten in touch in the high post, and then 4 other players were just standing. So not a lot of movement, and obviously keeping this game tight, a 1 to 2 possession game. You know, every possession matters, and chance for them now to come out of this timeout and execute.
Destiny Robinson will inbound it. Carruthers baseline. The defense comes. McConowitz offensive board. And then jump ball. And possession still Toledo.
Yeah, really good job of crashing the glass there on the right side, but you've got to try to keep that ball high because as soon as you bring that down, you're going to be swarmed by blue jerseys. So good effort by McConowitz. You've got to finish the play by just going right back up with it, regardless of if there's contact or not.
Nan Garcia, good look at the three. McConowitz, another offensive board, and she puts it on the scoreboard.
Yeah, just you got to play through contact. Bumped a little bit, but play through it. Good job of keeping that ball alive. It's just those offensive rebounds, now 10 for Toledo, have really proved to be a difference maker in this second half.
Beatty, little under move, gets the bucket to go.
That's Buffalo. You know, you take a deep sigh because you finally were able to score and convert at one end. Buffalo comes right back and scores in just a matter of seconds.
McConowitz double figures with 10 rebounds. She is the career rebounding leader for the Rockets. Carruthers can't get it to go. Garcia, another offensive board.
That's the power.
Muscles it in.
Yeah, that's the power. Did a really good job of going up over top of Lopez, which you're allowed to do. There was no displacement. You can go snag that basketball up over her, exactly what she did, and then the physical finish.
Beatty answers again.
Yeah, with under 15 seconds. That's the thing. It's a score and a stop. Can Toledo put a score and a stop together? They haven't been able to do that yet. Credit Buffalo for getting right back down the floor and scoring the basketball.
Garcia attacking and one. Nan Garcia asserting herself inside.
Just wasn't going to be denied. Turns the corner there. Beatty going straight up.
Got her shoulders inside.
That's right. You put a shooter out there in that corner, takes away that second level of defender on that left side. And Garcia, we talked about her hitting a career high or tying a career high with 4 3-pointers yesterday. Has a chance at 3 points the old-fashioned way if she can connect here.
Hits double figures with 10. Down to a 2-point Buffalo lead. Cook coming in to give Garcia a breather.
Yeah, well-deserved break. Came in and really gave some strong minutes there by Garcia. This is the closest Toledo has been now in some time. Score now, can they get a stop? Because Buffalo has just been able to execute at this end of the floor when they've needed to.
Watson, not a lot of space. Double team, up in the air.
Stepped out of bounds.
Yep. Toledo with the stop they need. They can tie this.
A little bit of noise out of the Toledo faithful here too. You see the double team and there's her left foot.
On the baseline when she grabbed it, yep.
This is as loud as we've heard the Toledo fans in some time as well.
We have not been tied since the first quarter. 2 minutes remaining in the third. Carruthers.
Good job of defending that ball screen. That's going to be another illegal screen. Just,
Cook, yep.
Yeah, just kind of wandering out there instead of moving with purpose. I think she caught up trying to turn to the backside, and that's going to be Cook's, what is that, her second foul? So certainly that's her third. Not in foul trouble necessarily, but just a missed opportunity at the offensive end.
18th turnover for the Rockets. Sewell, baseline. Offensive.
Just tried to get a little too aggressive there, and that's a nice play by Cook. Commit the foul at one end and then just keep your base. We saw it in the first half as well.
You saw the elbow kind of extend too.
Yeah.
On
Just
the
a good
turn.
job by Cook using that base and that frame to stay inside between Sewell and the rim.
Alexa Davis checks in for Sewell.
That's what you want to see too from a coaching standpoint. You make a mistake at one end, come back at the other, regroup and make a play. That's exactly what Cook was able to do.
Carruthers with some patience out top. McConowitz.
They got the mismatch they want. Now they've got to try to get the ball inside. There you go. McConowitz on that switch ends up with Cornfield on her back, and that's just a mismatch that they tried to accentuate in the first half, weren't able to, but did a really good job of it there, and we're all knotted up.
Lewis Williams. Patience and gets it.
Well, it's just a matter of time. She just plays, she's just steady. You know what you're going to get out of her. We saw her make some tremendous plays at the defensive end. Nice step through and finish there. Those are her first 2 points of the game. She struggled 1 of 10 from the floor, but a big bucket there to extend the Buffalo lead once again.
McConowitz answers.
Fed Robinson with the pass through the lane.
And 1, and she now has 10 points to go with those 10 rebounds.
Well, I can't say it enough. Fed Robinson is really contributing some strong minutes here off the bench. Nice job of slipping through the seam. McConowitz takes the contact. Good things have happened when Fed Robinson have been on the floor here with this type of matchup.
Same thing, we could say the same thing in the quarterfinal win. She came in and gave the Rockets really good minutes in that win as well. Converts the three-point play. First lead since the first quarter for Toledo.
Brianna Sewell, Kona Hines, the Bulls.
Lopez on the court. Cornfield with it. Sewell also back in. Little turnaround, second in a row for Lewis Williams.
Yeah, she got the matchup she wanted. Cole just didn't have the outstretched arm. Enough of a fadeaway by Lewis Williams, who's really starting to catch fire here. She's connected on her last 2.
Novoroski back on the court for the Rockets. Fed Robinson trying to scoop it up.
Really good defense there by Cornfield. Challenge that look. Back and forth we go.
Fourth quarter ahead still.
Catapult themselves here into the semifinal game. See if Toledo can continue to find some answers. Much better job. They had 16 first half turnovers, only 2 in that third period. So much better job of protecting the basketball and giving themselves looks at the rim.
Cornfield gets it to Lewis Williams, and she will get fouled.
Toledo foul number 33, Sammy McConowitz. Her first, team
Foul on McConowitz, her first. Cornfield will inbound it. Watson, catch and shoot.
That was a
Can't
good
get it to
clean
go,
look for
yeah.
Watson too. Came off that screen, knew she was going to elevate. She's been pestered all afternoon. Unable to connect there though on the clean look. Good help side.
Yep, Davis grabs it for the turnover.
That's where you got to see a ball fake either way. Go to the corner, you've got Nan Garcia who can shoot the 3, but just staring right at it, that makes it easy for the defense to slide in there and pick that off. Exactly what happened on that possession.
Extra pass, an offensive foul on Davis. Good give by Lewis Williams.
Tremendous give by Lewis Williams. Almost led her into it, but
And she was pointing at it afterwards. That's what she wanted, and she was a step late.
yeah, just a really good job there. Again, defense. That has been the staple this game for both teams, just making plays at that end. And, you know, I know it's not flashy. It's not, you know, scores and buckets and buzzer beaters and all of that, but this is just roll your sleeves up, good, hard, lockdown defense by both basketball clubs, and this is what you see at this time of year.
Fed Robinson, the 3. Good look, back of the iron. McConowitz, another rebound. Garcia hits the long-range 3.
And again, it's off of second chance points. Offensive rebounds, a major thing here for the Rockets. They're +8 in terms of offensive rebounds. 13 second chance points.
Lewis Williams and McConowitz went down hard and is slow to get up. Carruthers, and it's deflected away, and here comes Hines. Hines throws it, and Lewis Williams will run it down.
I think McConowitz was just ready to concede on that one as she was in some pain from the previous possession, but
first, team foul number 2.
They're going to give McConowitz a quick breather. Cook also coming in. along with Ella Weaver. Beatty back on the court. Cornfield knocks down, little 12-footer.
Yeah, she's just so smooth in terms of that crossover step in. She shoots the ball with a lot of confidence with that 15-footer, and a contested look, but able to step up and knock it down.
Carruthers, Goss, open three, front of the iron. Run down by Cornfield. Here comes Watson. 2 on 4, pulls up, can't get it to go. She cannot get the shot to fall.
Yeah, just 3 of 14 on the afternoon, and I think almost is trying to make it, you know, just shooting it a little bit precise. Really wants to hit that big shot instead of just what we saw like out of Cornfield, which is just going up smooth and shooting it.
Nice pick and roll. Cook converts. 2-point lead for the Rockets. Here come the Bulls. Beatty can't get it to go. Good idea.
Really good idea, and a nice job there to not commit the foul by Cook and bail it out. Beatty ran out of real estate, and tough shot, but a good job there to defend and just go straight up.
Carruthers down to 10 on the shot clock. Cook. 15-footer, rims in. All the way around.
Yeah, I don't think she was ready to shoot that, and then so heard the crowd counting down the shot clock, and big bucket there, and now a 2-possession game for Toledo.
Largest lead of the game for the Rockets, 4 points right now. Watson. Trying to get it to Beatty, she mishandles it. Had position and couldn't grab it.
Yeah, and Toledo's done a nice job, because when you score the basketball, it forces Buffalo to have to play in the half court. We just haven't seen them play with the speed and the quickness in the open floor or in the half court in terms of how aggressive they have been at guarding the basketball. And you just wonder, you know, is it fatigue, or you know, what has kind of been the story here in the second 20 minutes, but obviously still a lot of time left, but you just haven't quite had that level of intensity at this end of the floor that we saw them with early on, and Toledo's taken advantage.
McConowitz and Fed Robinson back on the court for the Rockets, and McConowitz gets it on the little roll out, steps in, banks it in, 6-point lead.
Just really good job of reading the defense, but here they come quickly in transition. This is what Buffalo's going to need to do, is, you know, start to go in that free-flowing game again where you can get up the floor quickly.
Lewis Williams draws the foul on Fed Robinson. 2 free throws coming.
You see the bounce pass here. Fed Robinson would have liked to have seen her just move a little bit sooner, a little bit quicker on that rotation to put herself in position to make a play instead of having to try to make it from behind or from the side. That's the difference between a foul and making a block shot, though, is just that split second of moving without the ball or before that pass goes into position.
Tara Harness checks in for Buffalo. Kirsten Lewis Williams at the free throw line. Rims it in. Makes them both. Cuts the lead to 4. Pressure in the backcourt.
Yeah, a little 1-2-2. Good patience, but need to get it over. Got to come meet the basketball. Yeah, you cannot be passive. You've got to step up and be aggressive against the trap.
Watson kind of forced one there.
Well, you want your scorer to take over. I mean, we saw what she was able to do in that second half yesterday. Looked like Cook might have blood, so they're going to give her 20 seconds to try to clean that up. but sometimes you can see the back of her jersey has a lot on it as well. But, you know, sometimes it's just a matter of time, and you want a player like Chella Watson to continue to be aggressive, continue to take looks, because that's what she's good at. You know, it's obviously been a hard afternoon for her to get into rhythm, but that doesn't mean you stop taking those types of opportunities. She's a first-team All-MAC player for a reason, and you'd like to see her continue to be aggressive.
Hannah Novorosky checks in for the Rockets. Weaver out top. Ten on the shot clock. Novorosky can't get the bank shot to go. Rebound Beatty. Jump ball. We're going to step aside, take a quick timeout. 4:40 to go. A good one going in the 2-3 matchup. Toledo. Brothers gets fouled.
Yeah,
She'll go
nice
to the line.
Play there. But between the turnovers and then the second chance points have really played a factor for Jenny Bogus and her team here in this second half. They've done a much better job of taking care of the ball and executing and keeping possessions alive at this end of the floor.
Well, the other thing, they are getting to the free throw line and making their free throws.
Well, when points are hard to come by, you have to take advantage, especially with the clock stopped.
Two more from the line for Carruthers. Cornfield, ball in her hands, pulls up, rims out, Garcia.
Yeah, rare miss too. You and I just talked about that would be a good place to go for Cornfield. 4 of 5, the most efficient shooter for Buffalo today. Misfires there, but a good look as she's knocked down that mid-range shot several times today. Good patience.
McConowitz.
Really good.
Too far underneath.
Yeah, and really good defense there. It was a nice recovery. Did a good job of cutting off the baseline. When you're struggling to score, you've got to create opportunities and give yourselves more opportunities at this end of the floor. Great hustle play. That's what Buffalo's going to need here down the stretch.
Watson gets that runner to go.
Tough shot across the body. Well defended, just out-muscled. Found the bottom of the net for a much-needed bucket there.
We said it yesterday in the quarters. They seem to come in bunches for her. Dykstra will draw the foul on Beatty. It's the fourth on Beatty.
Good job of turning the corner, and Beatty just not quite in position as Dykstra turns the corner there. Good decision by Dykstra, though. The more aggressive they were with her as a ball handler trying to make a play, once that defense over-exudes themselves, you've got to be aggressive to get by them and keep the defense on their heels.
Makes the first. Rockets a really good free throw shooting team. 73% as a team. Dykstra 76, and she makes both of those. Destiny Robinson checks in for Dykstra.
Dan Garcia comes back into the game too on that free throw. So some fresh bodies back on the floor for Toledo.
6-point lead for the Rockets, equals the largest they've had in the game. Lewis Williams.
Good take.
And one. Got inside of McConowitz. The hoop and the foul.
Yeah, good aggressive take. We mentioned that her and Watson have struggled a little bit from the floor, just to combine 5 of 29, but just a good job of slipping, getting by to the glass and finishes.
And I would not at all bet against either one of them getting hot here in the fourth. This is when they seem to be at their best.
Absolutely. Buffalo is known to be a fourth quarter team, and they cut it to one possession there. Now you're able to see a little bit of token pressure here. They're going to really try to turn up the pressure.
Jump ball.
Held ball.
Buffalo basketball.
And again, that pressure creating havoc.
Yeah, you just can't be too passive with it. You're going to see here, that's an okay pass, but now you've got to be sharp with the basketball, and then you've got to get on the floor and get after that. Was surprised not to see Destiny Robinson dive on the floor for that. This is, you know, these 50-50 balls, it's 2.5 minutes to play to move on to a MAC championship game.
Yeah.
You've got to secure the basketball here, whatever it takes.
You have to have a plan, too. You can't turn your back to this defense. Watson, they work it down. Lewis Williams fights one up, and Garcia another rebound. She now has 11.
Yeah, now you want to just take your time here.
Yeah, every possession here will matter.
Buffalo look to get up, really pressure the basketball, come away with a few turnovers. Nice kick to the corner.
Open three, Goss knocks it down. Huge shot for Kira Goss.
Absolutely. We saw her hit one in the first half from the right corner, comes back in the second half with a big one there.
Lewis Williams. Beatty from 17. Rims out. Garcia, another rebound. A dozen now.
This is where Buffalo really has to pick up the ball pressure. Like to see her get up even closer. Cornfield, defense to create offense. Good job up in the passing lane. That's exactly what Buffalo wants to do.
Cornfield attacking, misses. Watson hustles and gets the rebound.
Great effort by Watson.
She'll attack and draw the foul.
That's that type of fight and grit with Buffalo. It's defense to offense, so the turnover, the open floor. Just a great take through there. Garcia late getting a hand up, and Watson just trying to muscle through. Great effort there.
Two free throws coming for Chella Watson. Six-point lead for Toledo, their largest of the game. Down to 5. Watson trying to cut it to 4.
Plan for pressure here if you're Toledo.
Misses, and that gives them the opportunity.
Yeah, just still look for a lot of ball pressure here. Robinson's going to need to be really strong with the basketball. Good job by Cornfield.
Carruthers calling Garcia out. Little pick and roll action.
Under 10.
Down to 7 on the clock. Wild shot won't go down. Garcia trying to keep it alive. Buffalo basketball.
Well, they'll take a look at it now that we're under a minute. Good recognition there by Robinson to attack. Obviously.
Field. The little high screen. Lewis Williams.
So taking some time here, but they have time. You just need to
Watson.
make sure you get a good look.
Rebound Garcia. Free throws coming.
Yeah, I don't think that's the look that they would have wanted out of that timeout.
And they Goss. And they're going to get a foul on Watson. And that maintains the 35-second, but it does put.
You're going to see Watson here on the left side. That's going to be team's 5th foul. So to the free throw line goes to Carruthers.
Makes that one.
Yeah, she is now, what is she, 5 of 6, now 6 of 7 at the free throw line. All of her points today have come from the free throw line.
84% shooter for the year.
And this one could make it a 3-possession game.
Back of the iron.
So still 2 possessions, good chance here.
They'll advance it. Cornfield, they get it in.
That was a really good look and good play by design. They were going to get a quick look. Beatty just unable to collect the basketball there. Good play by design by Becky Burke. You're going to see, look how quick this goes by design. Nice pass by Lewis Williams, but she's just unable to catch it. Execution, so important here down the stretch.
A little bit of a fastball in there.
It was, and it needed to be to get through the lane. And Again, if she's able to split the pair here, it's still a 3-possession game.
Makes the first one.
Yeah, Buffalo down to just 2 timeouts, too. So this is where it comes in terms of being able to advance the ball down the stretch.
Rockets 15 of 19. Penis will inbound it. Cornfield. Watson, the 3. Knocks it down.
3 points.
Down to a 5-point lead. Free throws coming.
Foul number 4, Lonnie Cornfield, it's her 3rd.
Fouls on Cornfield, her 3rd. Watson has 4. Beatty has 4.
They're the point now, too, where this timeout by design, you can already see Becky Burke at the other end drawing a play up on her board, given time, situation, and how Toledo has done at the free throw line. You're not able to trade 2s for 2s, so look for by design. Obviously, Watson just hit a big 3 there. Look for them to go back to her. Again, Cornfield has been 2 of 2 from long range. They certainly have some options, but Toledo taking care of business by stepping up to the free throw line and being able to just keep this Buffalo team at arm's length away.
Well, they've hit 17 of 21 free throws, 81%.
It can drain you, but you can just really, you can't control sometimes what happens at the offensive end, but you can at the defensive end by how hard you work.
Long 3, Garcia gathers it, and Toledo is headed to the championship game. They're going to call a timeout to advance it.
Yeah, no chances. It looked like Becky Burke had said that they were just going to concede this anyway, but Jeannie Balgas not going to make any.
Konowitz will inbound it. Carruthers gathers. And that will do it. So the Toledo Rockets, the 2nd seed, advance. Nan Garcia, go ahead and celebrate. You earned it.